Hey guys, today is going to be my February favorites. I have nothing else to blab about, so let's just get into the favorites. My first favorite has to be the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel nail polishes. These are awesome, guys. I know it's kind of pricey because I think these run typically around $10 or maybe even $14 depending on the drugstore that you're buying it from. And you have to buy the color that you want plus a top coat, the gel top coat. This probably isn't the best example, but I have had this nail polish on with no touch-ups, not even a single touch-up, for 6 days now. For me, nail polish always seems to chip away after like literally 1 or 2 days, and I do not have time to keep up with that. That's why most of the time my nails aren't even painted, because I don't have time to touch up. Another like random tip, and maybe this is just me, but these peel off when they're soaked in really warm water. I took a bath twice while I was wearing different nail polishes, and they peeled off when I was in the bath. Like after they'd been soaking in the bath water, I could just like peel them off in one single piece. It was so random. Second thing I've been loving is this L'Oreal True Match blush, and this one is in the shade W3-4 Barely Blushing. This is a really nice like dark peach nude shade that I've been wearing as kind of a in-between blush and bronzer. It just gives you like a really nice flush to the skin, but isn't too pink and isn't too bronzy. It's just perfectly in the middle. Yeah, I've just been wearing it like almost every single day, and I think it's so beautiful. For foundation, I have been really reaching for my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation recently. It works really well for my oily skin. It's not the most long wearing foundation in the whole world, but it still looks really good after about 5 or 6 hours, and my oil doesn't separate it too bad. It kind of just gradually shiny, and it doesn't really disturb the foundation too much, so that's why I like it. I have mine in the shade 1.0 if you're wondering, but yeah, I think if you have like combo or just like kind of oily skin, this would be really good for you. I do have a video with this included about foundations for oily skin that I will link down below if you're interested, and this has definitely been one that I've been wearing a lot lately because it keeps me like somewhat matte, but it still has like a very lightweight and natural coverage, which you don't often find when you're looking for foundations for oily skin. Usually they're like too like matte cake face, but this one's really nice and natural. This is not really like a product, but it is this case from MAC, and it's just one of those Z palette kind of deal. I took a bunch of my blushes and eyeshadows and depotted them. These are from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. They had actually just like fell out, like the glue must have just worn off over time because I've had the palette for quite a while. So I just put little magnets on the back, and now they can sit in here so I don't have to worry about them falling out of my Naked 2 palette. These are just some blushes. That's MAC Harmony, some NYX things, and this is like a little buxom single eyeshadow. I just think it's really nice to keep them all in one spot, and I think it looks really cute, and it's really convenient for travel and overnight stuff. Plus with this palette, I know it doesn't come with like the magnets itself, but this palette was only $10 at MAC, which I think is a total deal because the actual Z palettes and the ones you can get at Sephora are like $20, $35, and I just bought like a roll of magnetic tape and cut it into like little strips for the back, and I got that at the dollar store, so I think that was a lot cheaper in the end. Oh, ColourPop. I just recently did a ColourPop haul video. I will link that down below. That was my first ever ColourPop experience. I'd never tried any of their products before, and it's also my first time using liquid lipstick, so I actually am obsessed with it. I'm wearing the shade Midi right now on my lips, which actually is a little bit darker in person than it shows up on the camera, but it's like a very nice dusty rose nude color, and I just think it's so pretty. It's so matte, and I love the soft texture. It's not sticky, it's not flaky, it's just really, really lovely. I wore this yesterday all day at work, and I ate twice, like actual like kind of meals at work, and it still looked decent at 5 o'clock. So 9 to 5. The other color I have here is Trap, and this one is like a darker, more gray toned dusty rose, and this one's just, I mean, everyone talks about it on YouTube, and it is everything it says it is. Looks really great on my fair skin, which I find sometimes it's hard with like the grayer tones of things. Anyway, I love these two colors. There's Trap right there, and then Midi right there. I do have another lip color here, and this is a Maybelline lipstick in the shade Crazy for Coffee, which is kind of like a rosy dark brown shade. I think it's so pretty. It's very similar to one of the ColourPop lipsticks that I just got, which is called Grunge in the Lippy Sticks. This one is just not quite as dark as the Grunge Lippy Stick. And my last favorite of the month is just kind of a random one, but it is doubling up my necklaces and tucking them into my shirt. So I usually wear like a shorter chain around my neck just because I like that almost choker look, but then I also like to wear like a long necklace. This one actually has like a little blue thing on it. I got both of these from Forever 21. They're just real cheap stuff. And I really like to wear kind of a low cut top and then have this just like hidden inside. I just think it looks like very relaxed and like cool girl. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video and I hope you had an awesome February. Looking forward to March for sure because I'm so done with snow in Canada. Like, bring on the sunshine. I think it's like +4 outside right now, which I know seems like crazy cold, but that's actually not that bad, especially when the sun is out here in where I live. So bring on spring. Give this video a thumbs up if you also cannot wait for spring and all the springtime themed makeup that comes along with it. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I upload 2 or 3 videos every single week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.